Hello, welcome to my bird corner. My corner with a bunch of birds. I'm going to be talking about all the things I've bought and why, and how they're very cool. I'm going to start with my most recent purchase, which is this ginger honey. See that there? I just went to the farmer's market, and I love ginger, and the graphic design aspect to this, I think it just looks very clean, very simple, with all of these just like nice sans serif type faces, and then this gold that matches this little top here. And it just looks, reminds you of golden honey, and you can see the honey, which is important. You see the ginger in it too, and it's delicious. Next up, I have my dishes, which I adore. They're very cute. They got these nice, not like overly complicated designs, just these little florals with these cute little cute cool things on the end, and a handle. And all of the different pieces of the dishes, they all match, which is how dishes should be. I don't really know this brand, so that was not an aspect of it, but I did think that they just looked super nice. Let me back down here. Let's see. Another thing that I bought was this soap. Part of it is because it was Kroger, which I know is probably going to be the cheapest option at the store, Smith's. And it's super easy to see that logo there. I also really like I chose this one specifically because I like the way it looked. You can't really see it all that well. Oh, there you go. But it's like this nice monochromatic. You have the white that pops, but then they also just use the color of the soap as a nice base, and then have different opacities and different shades on top of that, which I thought looked really cool. Another Kroger thing was this buttermilk pancake mix. Again, it's super easy to see this Kroger logo on this nice deep orange. You got that deep blue right on top. There's a ton of contrast to that. And even though they have other blues, this blue stands out. It doesn't match any of these other blues, which normally I wouldn't love, but it does match this blue, and it makes it so you can see Kroger super well, which is nice. It's good. Another thing I bought, more food, are these old-fashioned, Clay's candies. I really like this brand, and I've bought it quite a bit, but I bought it originally because it looks super fun. Got this old, kind of reminiscent of wood type down here, and then you got all these different fonts all over, but they still work cohesively to give you that old-fashioned feeling. And got a nice little guy up there making it, showing that they're handmade. Got a nice bio on the back as well. Unfortunately, they were out of Whorehound candy, so I got root beer, which are also good. And all of there are different flavors, and all of the the title, the old-fashioned candies in the stripe up here, they're color coordinated for which flavor they are, which makes it easy to tell what it is at a glance. See yellow, you're probably lemon. You see this brown, that's root beer. That's color root beer is. Let's see, what else do I got? Another thing I have here are some dice. I got these because I like that they're clear. They're also very legible. As you can see, got a nice white. Makes it easy to tell which number you rolled at a glance. And I like that they're translucent. I'm a sucker for translucent dice. But legibility is a huge thing. Let's see, over down here, I got this little box set of The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I really liked how these looked. I liked the colors that they chose. It makes this nice, pretty, it's not like a complete gradient, but there's a nice gradient between these and those red pops, the red is The Hobbit, which is separate. And it's just a nice design. They all fit really well in here. You got some nice like gilded letters on the side. And this right here, this is embossed. It just feels good. And they're small, which makes them very easy to take around if you just like are reading The Hobbit. Just throw it in your book. It's not going to take up a ton of space. And they're soft. And again, these are embossed as well. So nice cohesive design. Looks great on a shelf. Another thing they have here is this board game called Root. It just has, I just love the way it looks so much, because when you're playing it, you're just in a little forest and there's all these little creatures. They do fight, so they do all have weapons. And you got this really cool type up here with like little, you can't really, you can kind of see, little guys in there as well, showing the different factions you can play as. And throughout the whole thing, I can cite it as well with the rules and the little tiny walkthrough. Like they're all very, like they all work very well to. Well, I'm holding up to them. Good move, good move. They all work very well together. And inside, it's very easy. Like there's good hierarchy, so you can tell what you're looking at, and you can find the things you're looking for, even if they're strange, obscure rules. So, good purchase. One thing I buy, sometimes I'll buy these. I feel like I need to preface this, but I'm not going to. Mountain Dew. I collect Mountain Dew bottles. Not bottles, cans. I take the little top off, and I have a whole bunch of them because I just love the way that they look. Because I've changed it to where they have this really like illustrative quality where they have different characters, a lot going on the cans. Mountain Dew's still very present, but it does change. Like they change the colors to match whatever the flavor is. This one's fun. It has like the watermelon rind up here, little watermelon, little people. And so sometimes I'll see a can, I'm like, I don't have that can. I gotta buy the whole pack now because I need the can because I like how it looks. So those are fun. And, oh yeah. I also got this pillow. I actually got two of them, but the other one is far away from me, so I'm not gonna grab it. But we got these for our living room because they go well with like this dark, deep brown that our couch is, as well as this with this green. There's a lot of contrast there, and it's a fun design. These are like, it looks like there'd be a ton of difference in texture, which might not be for everyone, but it's actually pretty flush, like the different fabrics, because it looks, if you just look at it, it looks like these and these pop out a lot, but they're actually pretty nice and flat. And I like the different, like the checkered different size squares, like you have like the little, then you have like big ones on here. And it just looked really nice. There were two of them, which was also good because then we didn't just have one pillow all by itself. We got one on each end of the couch. I think that's 10, but I do have a runner-up because I just talk about, my friends have to listen to me talk about it all the time, but I actually drank them all, so I don't have them here, but it's the Starry Soda. So these sodas, it's a rebrand of Sierra Mist, and normally I'm not a fan of rebrands or like updating logos, because recently there's been a trend of just oversimplifying them, but I'm a huge fan of this one. I love the typography here. You can see there's like a little star in that little like counter of the S right there. And the colors being flipped for the inside of the lemon lime with the color of the can is just really nice, and it's just a really simple color palette. It's just the 4 colors including black and white, and that just makes it so I could just stare at it all day. When I first saw them, I couldn't stop talking about them. And they're just lemon lime soda, so they're nothing crazy or special like taste-wise. It really is just the packaging and the design that gets me every time. Let's see. I think that is all that I have over here. Let's do a double check in case something's hiding underneath the chair. I don't think so. Well, I think that's it. Yeah, well, thank you for stopping by my bird corner. Have a great day.